Friday night and I'm here at Qualcomm Stadium in the parking lot. Qualcomm Stadium is the home, or was the home, to the San Diego Chargers.
Wait. This is not good. I'm now watching myself trying to make a YouTube video on my experience of drag racing a 6,000 pound family SUV. This is bad for two reasons. A, racing an SUV that weighs as much as an adult hippo is never a good idea. And B, I look so uncomfortable and wooden in front of the camera. I've just realized I probably look like this every time I try and talk to a pretty girl. Anyway, let's talk about racing a Volvo badged hippopotamus. Seeing as I'm not dumb enough to race on the street, I've come to Race Legal in San Diego, where I'll be attempting an 1/8 of a mile drag race, and we'll be running up against everything from Japanese imports to American muscle cars, even up against other SUVs. Here's what I'm driving. A 2016 Volvo XC90. This is the T8, which means it is the plug-in electric hybrid version. It weighs over 6,000 pounds, that's almost 3 tons. It's powered by a 2-litre, 4-cylinder, supercharged and turbocharged engine, which puts out approximately 316 horsepower. Now here's one of the cool things. You can combine the power from the electric motor and the gas-powered engine to put out 400 horsepower and over 470 foot-pounds of torque. Let's put that in perspective. The Dodge Viper from the early 1990s had an 8-litre V10. It put out the same horsepower and less torque than this Volvo, which is insane. A family SUV putting out more power than a supercar from the 1990s. It's just incredible.
You good thing, yeah! Woo! Smoked them! Whew. Okay, so I just completed my first run. I won. I beat the guy. I don't know what he was driving. It looked like some sort of a Japanese rice rocket, but I was really impressed by how fast this thing moved. Was quite a bit of hesitation on my part getting it off the line, but still, over an 1/8 of a mile, it was 9.1 seconds. I was so excited I forgot to look at what speed I was doing when I crossed the line. I did hear one guy as I was driving slowly back to get my time ticket. I'd hear one guy going, but that's a Volvo. So maybe I'm surprising people already with this thing. It's not me, it's the car. Let's give it another shot, see what happens. Looks like I'm up against an Honda Integra Type R. That thing weighs about half what this weighs. I have no idea what sort of modifications he's made to it. He has got a black hood, so he's painted the hood. That's a modification, right? Okay, just heard the guy I'm racing against give it a lot of wheel spin. Decent burnout. Come on, let's go. We're ahead of him. We're going. We're ahead. That's it. 60, 80 miles an hour crossing the line and absolutely smoked an Integra Type R. In a big, heavy 6,000 pound SUV. I have to say, I am really blown away by how quick this thing is. It doesn't feel fast, but after an 1/8 of a mile, I was doing 80 miles per hour. I have to say, this is the most comfortable, luxurious drag racing I've ever done. Seats are comfortable, Car is nice, no noise, no vibration. Doesn't even feel like motorsport. It's far too civilized. Up against a supercharged Corvette, that is not so good. Looks like a really nice one too. Focus. Lights ready to go. Green. He just got the power down and he's gone. Now, unfortunately, I was a bit of an idiot and didn't react in time, which is totally my fault. But I'm just going to blame it on being beaten by a supercharged Corvette. When you do motorsport, you've always got to have an excuse. It's amazing the traction that you get with the all-wheel drive. Even though I was slow to react, still kind of got him by a tiny bit at the beginning, but then once he got the power down, he was gone. So my impression so far by run 6, I'm still really impressed. I have been pushing this thing. I know it's only an 1/8 of a mile. Been getting some wheel spin with the traction control off. So it means that the power, the 320 horsepower through the front wheels is still overwhelming them a tiny bit. The 80 horsepower pushing the rear wheels is not quite enough to stop those fronts from spinning. That's okay. Car's still comfortable, still quiet. Feel like I'm doing this in luxury. Come on, lights. Oh, jump the start. Damn. Oh well, next time. Come on, Volvo! Come on, Volvo! Yeah, come on, we're neck and neck, we're neck and neck, come on, come on, come on! Oh, I just nipped it. Oh, so close. How can a big, heavy SUV like this be even thinking about competing with that car? Let's see what happens. Just get a good start is the key. Always the key. Yes, we got him off the line. We got him off the line. Come on, Volvo. That's it. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, 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 no. Oh, he just got me at the very end. But all the same, I shouldn't have a hope against a car like that. I just shouldn't. This is incredible. This car is incredible. How do you move 6,000 pounds? I mean, how do you move 2.7 tons that fast? I mean, we went from standing still to 80 miles per hour in and around 8.5 seconds is my guess, 9 seconds. Come on, Volvo, we're ahead, let's go, yeah, 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 yeah. Come on, come on, oh, the Range Rover Sport just pipped me, ah. But hey, what an evening. Oh, the feeling you get just after you get that little adrenaline rush and you cross the line. Love it. Again, it doesn't make sense. I'm going straight for an 1/8 of a mile. I get to maybe 80 miles an hour if I'm lucky. But I think it's because I'm competing. I think it's because you're racing against somebody. It just really makes it interesting. So, my last race of the evening. Gonna go home, bring it home in one piece. That is always a victory. So, that was my last run of the night, and okay, I got beaten by a Range Rover Sport who claimed to be standard or stock, though it wasn't. That's my excuse. So, I had about 10 runs, and I think I'm finished for the evening. But overall, I've got to say, XC90 is a hell of a vehicle. It really is fast. I can't wait to do this again next week.